it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.
What's going down, gamblers? It's the coach representing Brothers and Bets. And as you can see, yes, I'm tired, bro, because I have been coaching nonstop since late July. But I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Marley Betts, who just did our NFL show earlier today, the debut of our NFL show to kick off this new season. Marley Betts, what's going down with you?
Shit, tired too, man. I might not look it, but like you said, NFL show earlier, football practice. We both back at it. I mean, I'm just little league, but still goddamn time consuming. And shit, now we right back at it again, man. But I'm good, man. Let's get it. I'm trying to bring it. I'm here. I'm good. I'm excited about college football. Technically, this is the first show, even though we gave picks out last week, but this is the first show, so it'll feel good, man. I can kind of relax on the night show. It's not as, I let loose a little bit more. The hoodoo is back, though. Boy,
the hoodoo back?
The hoodoo is back.
The hoodoo is back. Well, let people know. We'll let the people know, man. We started late. Yeah. Hold on. What's the SC? What's that again? The
Stafford.
How y'all looking, man?
Looking like repeat champs 3 times. Like 3-time champs this year. Got some new hitters on the team coming. Hopefully one of my hitters' dads in the chat. He said he was gonna tune in just now. So hopefully that boy's son is gonna be one hell of a cornerback linebacker for me this year.
Yeah. So
the boys don't know. Hello, real quick. Let me toot our Stafford Cobra horn real quick. The boys didn't pay attention since the college show. I'm not going to mention the NFL niggas we got in the league, but I will mention the boys watched that Georgia game. Mr. Dylan Bell is a former Stafford Cobra receiver, number 86. We got some boys at Stanford. I think Payne is at TCU. We putting them out there, man. We doing our small part because it's little league. They still go learn in high school and going forward. But that foundation is there. Starts with us.
Shout out to my son Jordy. He played for Stafford over flag football back in the day.
Shout out to everyone for going to college, man. You know what I'm saying? Graduating.
Right when they was rising to the top of the crop in the Fort Bend Youth Football League, man. So a lot of greats, a lot of legends played and coached for them, man. But yeah, man, always toot your horns, man. Always doing good things for the youth. Hey, man, check it out. We got the show's going down every Wednesdays. Today was off because, with the holidays, Marley had practice, and today was parent night. And, they love the children, the parents, they love Coach PJ, and they love the coach. So they asked me, principal said, can you stay and put on a show for the parents? And I'm like, all right, but y'all know I got varsity practice, and then I gotta wake up 4:30 in the morning for varsity again in the morning, and then I got my middle school team walk through 7 a.m. and then we got a game tomorrow 4:30 for my middle school. So and then tomorrow and then Friday got a backdoor turnaround and get on the road again. For high school, we go to San Antonio. So a lot of early, a lot of hey man, football is back. So no better way to bring it in.
First game Saturday, dog.
Well, good luck, dog. Who y'all got?
Broncos.
Oh, the new ones, huh?
Southwest, yeah.
Shout out to my boy at the Broncos. He brought a lot of equipment from me.
That's the same dude. Surely is.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to them boys. But hey, man, let's do a recap of last week, man. I did not do good at all with my free picks, but I did good with my VIP and then my live betting that I was doing in the chat. Ran it up with Miami. But it was a close game with Texas A&M and Notre Dame. I was kind of tripping, with the new coach, and I let I was off on that one. But Notre Dame came out of ball. It was a very close game. It could have went either way, but Notre Dame pulled away with it. They just had the better offensive system. And then my other bet was Minnesota.
U of H.
U of H. Terrible. I'm fading U of H for the rest of the year. I did a little research and then I watched a couple of other Kappas just to listen to what they had to say. And, it wasn't even the Kappas. It was people in the comment section that was like, man, this is an upset. Like UNLV is like this. So I was very surprised to see UNLV come into H-Town, come into Texas and beat them Texas boys, like flat out embarrassed them. And that was crazy. But my counterpart here, 3-0, big dog. 3-0, man. Talk about your picks.
Yo, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Same thing said whoever tuned in during the college show. You know what I'm saying? There go my boy right there, man. What up? I'm telling you, this man's son is finna shine this year.
Yeah,
guaranteed. I'm telling you, I watched him today. One linebacker drill. As soon as we went to scrimmage, bam, picked it up that easy. Back on note though. Yeah, man. 3-0.
Should I put it? I need to put him on the recruiting board early.
So look, my boy, he say he gonna do the show. He say he gonna do the show. He say we fuck with the sports betting. So I'm gonna try to get him on. See what he talking about. See if he can come win us some bread.
But what I'm saying is, I gotta.
Oh yeah, hey, he one of those guys. Yes.
Let me put him on the recruiting board later. So we can.
Yeah. Hey, Corey, this private high school coach right here, man. High school might get you a little scholarship, get that boy Cody some good education. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Anyway.
But yeah, let's talk about your picks, man. How'd you do to let the
3-0 last week? Just keep it rolling, man. I took baseball off to focus on this shit, dog. I've been telling you for a couple of weeks. I'm about to kill fucking football season, bro. I'm shooting for like 75% winning percentage. That's unheard of for people that normally bet. They say they hope you hope to be around 50. Anyway, Penn State -7, easy money. Penn State under. I think that was kind of close, but it might have been easy money. I can't really remember, but it hit. And then what was my fucking last play? Oh, Georgia. Caught Georgia at like 10 and a half when it went down. And shit, that wasn't even fucking close. And yeah, man. So, we're gonna keep this shit rolling. I'm scoping out plays. Show plays are kind of different from VIP plays. I gave everybody my VIP plays last week. So I'm saying we ain't gonna keep doing that though. So go on get in that Discord. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up. And other than that, man, let's get this fucking show on the fucking road, man. Man,
let's get it on the road, man. Let's try to get my actual factuals and all that good stuff together. But man, we're gonna bounce back today. We are going to bounce back this week. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, follow. Talk that talk, man. Let you know when your boys made you some money. Let us know when we didn't, man. We're going to get this thing back on the road. Let's kind of jump right into it, Marley Betts. Let's jump into the biggest game going down in the big house with our talent going up north to take on the defending champs. We talking about them Texas Longhorns, big dog, 1-0, taking on the Michigan Wolverines in the big house, Ann Arbor, Michigan. All eyes going to be on this one. This game is going down 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But if you're from the greatest nation in the world, it's going down at 11 o'clock. I will be game planning at the school, watching film and doing all the Saturday stuff from after a game, a long road game. But, man, let's get it going. The first half right now for this game is -4.5, but for the full game, it's gone up to the -7.5. It did open up at a 7. I did catch that early on in the week, but like if we talking about like summer, this was a -1 game, when it originally opened for Michigan, and to see the jump like that, to see how Michigan kind of struggled a little bit in the first half last week, and then kind of took off later. And then everybody's looking at how impressive Texas was to even get Archie in real quick. That line completely changed, man. So, but there's not a lot of real actual factors we can go off of, but there are some we can go by. Texas 4-1 against spread last 5 games, 8-1 straight up in the last 9 games, 7-0 straight up in the last 7 games on the road. 0-5 against the spread in the last 5 games, though, when playing against a Big Ten conference opponent. Some actual factors real quick for Michigan. 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 games. They're 10-0 straight up in the last 10 games, 20-0 straight up in the last 20 games at the crib, but 1-4 straight up in the last 5 games when playing against an opponent from the Big 12 conference. The unders also hit 5 out of the last 6 games whenever they play in week 2. Not 6. That's in the month of September. But the unders hit 6 out of the last 6 games in week 2 for the Michigan Wolverines. As we all know, C.J. Baxter got hurt, running back for Texas early on in camp, so he's out of there. Quarterback Jack Tuttle, he's questionable with a elbow injury, and defensive back Rob Moore, he is questionable right now as well, but it's undisclosed. We saw Texas take care of business 52-0 against Colorado State, and Michigan finally snuck away Fresno State 30-10. They did not cover the spread with -21, so they lost that, but Texas definitely covered the spread. So with all that being said, Marley Betts, we got Texas, Michigan, the game of the weekend. How you feel about this one?
Yeah, man, I'm all over them Texas boys, like as we say. Seeing for the Longhorns, we know how I feel about the SEC as is, and I don't think Michigan is the Michigan of last year. I'm not saying they was a one and done, but they definitely not the same. They got some other shit going on too outside of football, and then they doing this 2 quarterback shit. As the old adage say, you got 2 quarterbacks, you got none. I don't like the way they start the game against Fresno, even though I respect Fresno. Boys, I know Fresno be making us some money too on the side. Definitely a tough ball team, but if you're Michigan, you're supposed to go in there and dominate. They pulled away late, but I don't think this is that same team with Harbaugh that they had last year. I think Texas had. Huh?
I said it's definitely not.
Yeah, definitely not. I don't even think that they don't even got the same energy around the program. It's like everything's kind of tapered down a little bit. But Texas, on the other hand, looking bright. They just got into the SEC. They being talked about. Hopefully, they're not smelling their own flowers. But great opening week 1. I didn't think they would dominate like that. I mean, I think they would win and it wouldn't be close. But 52-0 is insane. Colorado State's not. I don't think they're that bad of a ball club. And then obviously we can talk about Quinn Ewers. I'm not going into too many stats right now because it's just week 1 was a lot of powder puff teams playing against each other. He went 20 for 27, 263 touchdowns. I don't like the interception, but I didn't see how it happened because I could watch that game. But I just think right now we talk about 2 different levels. Texas is looking at a national championship. Michigan is just like kind of hoping to make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? We talking about 2 different levels of aspirations and goals right now. So I'm all on Texas. I'm a ride Quinn Ewers. I'm not the biggest Stark fan, to be honest with you, from a coach perspective, but proved me wrong last year. Looking good right now. The defense is looking good. Big boys up front on the D line. What you be saying? It's not NFL draft picks on every level like Georgia.
But they got some. They're young. They're a young, talented team. I tell you that much.
So give me the 7.5. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might buy that half a point, but honestly, I probably won't because I don't think this game is going to be that close. I think we're looking at least a 10 to 14 point deficit. I just think Texas probably pulls away late. I think it's close early, but I don't think Michigan's offense is going to be able to score as I think Texas offense versus Michigan defense. Texas has the advantage versus Michigan's offense and this Texas defense. It's going to be a lot harder for Michigan to score than it is for Texas. And Texas already has the better offense than Michigan's offense. And they have a better defense than Michigan's defense. So I just think this game won't be that close. It's going to be a statement game for Texas. And it's going to be one of those games where when you look at the score, everybody's going to be like, shit, we got to look out for Texas. I don't know if that's going to carry over past that, but I'm really feeling Texas by like a 10, 14 or bigger lead. So I probably won by that 5. It's just something about 7.5 that's funny to me. but I'll take the 7.5. It's cool because I think it's gonna be a double-digit win. Honestly, Texas pulls away late, 20-31.
So you got Texas minus 7.5.
Yeah, actually, maybe more like 17-31.
17-31. Hey, man, I'm not. You know this. I'm not really the guy to do these type of plays, but that 7.5 is a lot.
Scared. You
But
scared.
that 42 is
Over.
low.
Over. It is. I don't think Michigan's. So if I'm right, then you get over 31-17. I thought about that. I'm scared of Michigan's offense. I didn't like what I saw. I don't like two quarterbacks.
17. We can get 17, 24, 27, 27,
Yeah,
17.
I like that. I actually might ride with you on that. I like that.
I'm not the one that typically do these type of plays, and everybody know if you're a day one, you know this.
Yeah, that's
but
right. I don't know how many totals I've ever
I
seen.
know Texas go, and I know Michigan will still get a good drive, couple of drives, especially late drive. Like, they still run a 3-4 defense, man. Sometimes it's a 3-3 stack. Can you switch it up? Can you switch it up real quick and put some like I could see Michigan scoring. I could see it a close game. 7.5, 7. That scared me. I probably would do Texas. This is more like a betting quarters game for me. Like, let me wait till Michigan jump up and then I can just bet a quarter. Like, this is a live betting game for me. But for my peoples, for the free play, I'm gonna go over.
I like that play.
Over 42, dog. Like, for real, like 20, 27, 17 is what we need. I could see that happening. But but dog, that's a lot of points on the road. That's a lot of points on the road.
I know it's on the road in the big house. I get it.
I can't. I wouldn't feel right if I just was like, yo, I'm hey, by all means, get the money. Get the bread. You know what I'm saying? What's up, James? Yeah, man. Life, bro. Life and coaching and trying to find the best way to get to, to do the show, bro. It ain't like we don't want to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? Corey Cobra said, oh, yeah, that's your people's. But it's just like, shit. Boy's been busy, man. Boys been Benny. But we do appreciate you, James, pulling up. Let everybody know we back. I am the coach. This is Marley Bits. We are brothers and bits, and we appreciate everybody tuning in. You can catch the show on Wednesdays, 8:30 p.m. And you can also catch the NFL show. We got NFL action going down tomorrow, actually. After we talk about this next game, Marley, while I get my notes and shit together for the cover the game after this next game that I'm about to talk about, you can briefly tell us, give us your picks for tomorrow if you did it on the show. But we appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm the coach, Marley Bits. Let's get on this one. We got the SEC taking on the ACC. ACC ain't looking too good, y'all. Not right now. But at least the Wolfpack won. But shit, they got caught in the scare too. They had to pull away late in Tennessee. Tennessee is Tennessee. They got Tall Slim at the quarterback, so it's his time to shine. We're gonna see what that's about. Right now, the line is sitting at, well, Marley got it at 8.5. There are some 7.5s out there as well. Yeah, man. I got some.
No, that's line current. Well, just put that line in.
Well, so on this board right here, they got majority at minus 7.5. This line did actually open up minus 5.5 in favor of Tennessee. So a lot of money coming in on Tennessee. Everybody liked what they saw out of Slim. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to rock with the 8. Some action factors real quick. Tennessee 12-4 in the last 16 games, 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games when playing against an opponent from the ACC. 8-1 in the month of September in the last couple of seasons, but 3-6 against the spread in the last 9 games in week 2. But the overs also hit 5 out of the last 7 games when playing on a Saturday for the Volunteers. NC State 5-2 against the spread in the last 7 games. The unders hit 9 out of their last 12. They are 6-1 straight up in the last 7 games, but 1-9 in their last 10 games against an opponent from the SEC. 0-4-1 against the spread in the last 5 games in the month of September. And if you like these type of stats, they're 11-4 straight up in the last 15 games when playing in week 2. Injury reports right now, Tennessee is healthy. NC State is healthy. When we saw Tennessee over the weekend, and bro, this was one of them quarterbacks that I should have been jumping on. They took care of business against Chattanooga 63-3, covering the minus 38.5. Easy. NC State, like I said, they struggled against Western Carolina, but they end up winning 28-21. They did not cover the spread, which they were favored by 32 points. So with all that being said, Marley, the SEC going against the ACC, Tennessee going on the road to a Bank of America Stadium for a 7:30 Eastern Standard Time game. Marley, what's the play?
Man, I'm doing it again, Coach. I'm doing it again. SEC on the road, big spread. It's a team
Big spread.
It's a team I believe in. Against a team I don't believe in. We watched this team struggle. I think Tennessee is a sleeper for a playoff spot. I don't know if they get it, you know what I mean? But I think they will definitely be in the mix. You said it yourself. NC State in the conference is struggling. Not looking so good over there. They struggled against who the hell did they play?
Who are you talking about?
NC State. Who did they struggle against?
Western Carolina.
Western Carolina. Not gonna lie to you guys. Don't know nothing about Western Carolina. But what I do know is they shouldn't be competing with NC State. Know that much. Because as we used to say, Coach, you're a high school kid, man. You got a scholarship to go to Western Carolina, or you got a scholarship to go to NC State. Where are you going?
Yeah, but at that moment, it's almost like shit. Hey, come on, Western Carolina. Western Carolina, you just thankful. They're 2 different type of caliber athletes that both of those schools are going after. But go ahead. I understand your point.
I agree. To my point. To my point. That goes to my point. NC State should have at least 4, maybe a couple 5-star athletes, but I'm gonna say at least a bunch of
I don't know about that now. They lucky if they pull one. I haven't heard a 5-star go to NC State.
So we'll say 4. Can we say 3s and 4s?
They probably had 3. What do we? Oh, stars, 3 stars, 4 stars. Yeah. But they not pulling in 4 stars like that either. So
what we saying Western Carolina do it did.
Niggas who just got out of jail. Semi-pro niggas. Semi-pro.
So hey, I'm riding with your boy. I'm not gonna lie. I keep it 100. What's his name? Heupel?
Yeah,
Heupel?
Josh Heupel.
Put me on that boy about 2, maybe 3 years ago.
Nah, bro. I put you on him back when he was at UCF, my boy.
All right. I didn't know he was the coach then, or at least it slipped my mind as of right now.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah. So I'm not scared of the 8, bro, because like Tennessee goes. They score and they keep scoring.
They
NC
gonna keep
State will
scoring.
not be able to keep up. If NC State can't keep up, if they can't score and match Tennessee, I don't know how good their defense is because it's so early in the season. They ain't played nobody. I don't count that blowout win week 1. That shit was trash. So, but what does scare me a little bit, night game at NC State.
Hey.
I'm sure it's gonna be rocking. So, yet and still, give me Tennessee. Give me the 8. I can see them pulling away later.
You like the 8?
I like that.
My bad, man. My daughter just called me. Yeah. Marley likes the 8, man. Marley likes the 8. All right. I'm trying to see right now. I just logged into my UWedge. What's up, KB? I just logged into my UWedge account. I didn't even know I had bread in there. I'm like, hold up.
Oh, no deposit tomorrow.
Nah, I still got a deposit tomorrow. I don't know unless I get on the ground right now and I see some MLB. We got the Japan league kicking off at about 4:00.
You know what I'm gonna say. So I don't know if you asked me. You know what I'm gonna say.
What?
Did you cap those games?
What the Yakult Swallows versus the Hiroshima Giants?
That shit. So yeah. But
the
go ahead.
Hiroshima Giants.
Do you? I'm on the under tomorrow.
So real quick before we get to what you were about to talk about, Marley likes Tennessee minus the 8. I'm with that. I am with the now. Here are my plays. I'm trying to look it up right now. See what the line is right now for it, but I don't see it. So I'm gonna guess, and I'm gonna say that the first half line is about 4.5. I like the 4.5. If it's at 5, no, we're not taking it with the 5. I'm not paying the 5. Okay, I'm not paying the 5, but I'll take Tennessee first half 4.5, and then I do like them to also run it up. They're gonna stay running it up. NCAA traditionally has a good defense at the crib. They should be juiced up because this is a night game. But Tennessee's gonna go. And look at those numbers, bro. They are like they can't play against SEC teams. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take Tennessee first half minus 4.5, and I'm also gonna take them minus the 8. Those are my plays. Let's go. Hey man, we appreciate everybody tuning in. I am the coach. That's Marley Betts. We are brothers and bets, and we back at it. Marley, before we cover this Michigan versus Maryland and then end it with the Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffs traveling to the Nebraska game, let us know how you did. Talk about the NFL show, when they can catch you on the NFL show, and get the people a free pick of what you threw out there today with you and LJ.
Yeah. Free play of the day. NFL show, man. It's Wednesdays, afternoons, 4:00. Today I had the homie LJ from Houston on. Trying to get that boy No Cap. He hit me up today. Trying to get No Cap back on. But anyway, we broke down about 6 games. Catch me on LJ show Friday. We're going to break down the whole schedule. But today, I'll talk about the Thursday night game real quick. Like Ravens, Chiefs, Lamar, Patrick. I'm on the under. The AFC championship game rematch. That game ended at 17-10. The under just went up today. I got it at 47. And reason being is this. Talk about the Chiefs, right? No, what's the free agent they picked up receiver? Hollywood. No Hollywood Brown. That's their deep threat, right? You're going against the Ravens defense, number 1 defense overall last year. Yes, the defensive coordinator is gone, but that's just what Baltimore does. I mean, since Ray Lewis came, that's the culture. That's who they are. I'm not too worried about the defensive coordinator being gone, although he did a fantastic job last year. But, I mean, he's not the only defensive coordinator that Harbaugh has had. He's been through a couple, and yet the defense is still good. Yes, they lost Queen. Yes, they lost Clowney. You still got Smith. You still got Hamilton. You still got the other safety. I think his name is Marcus Smith. Defense will be good. I'm not saying it'll be number 1. Still be good. Chiefs defense still gonna be good. They lost Snead to the Titans in free agency. Yes, but you still got Jones up front. The defense is still going to be solid. And even if it's not, the Ravens finna like throw the ball? No. The whole playoffs, when they played them in the AFC Championship game, that's what they said they shouldn't have been doing. And that's what they was trying to do, throw the ball. They got away from their identity. And what is their identity? Running the fucking ball. You don't go get Derrick Henry to throw the ball. So
to run 5 wides, QB draw.
My estimation is it's going to be a tight, low-scoring game. I can't tell you who's going to win. That's why I stayed away from the side. So I jumped on the total. I'm on the under 47. I think it's going to be a tight ball game. I'm thinking like 20-23, at the most, probably some like 14, 17, 14, 20. I don't know which way it's going to go, honestly, but I feel like we're going to get a lot of running the ball from the Ravens, similar to the Chiefs. And if the Chiefs are throwing, I think it's going to be a lot of Kelsey, a lot of inside, a lot of clock running. I don't think no Hollywood Brown, not stretching the field, not going to get a lot of deep passing. And y'all remember the trend, right, from last year? Primetime games, especially Thursday night games, they tend to go to the under. So I'm on an under, simple and plain.
Who's home?
The Chiefs are at home. This game will be played in Arrowhead.
What's the spread on that?
The spread is the Ravens +3. If I had to pick a side, I pick the 3. It's going to be
+3.
+3 for the Ravens.
Why didn't you just say -3? Jeez.
I don't know.
You confused me for a sec. Like I was like, wait a minute, the Ravens are the favorite? Okay, so it's -3.
-3. Chiefs are -3.
Give me the Chiefs on that one.
Chiefs -3. I think I would take the Ravens. Just because
I would got the Chiefs first half too. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow.
First half might not be a bad play.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. I'm on the under, bro. Under 47.
So after my game, gonna have to pull up the Buffalo Wild Wings. Ask for the grilled wings because I can't eat fried no more.
We got practice.
Yeah, I'll be fit. My game will be over. My middle school game will be over by then. -3. What? That's hilarious. I could see 21-17 covering the spread. I could see that. All right. Yeah, that's okay. All right. So I know what once I make my play on the Hiroshima Giants and try to get on some of this live betting here with the man. Hey man, crazy story, man. I got up to like $2,700. And so for everybody who's like, yo, you went 0-2, which by the way, I went 0-2 on my picks. Marley went 3-0. VIP hit though. My VIP was Georgia minus whatever. It didn't matter. They were going. Georgia's on revenge tour this year. I'm taking Georgia with the spread on every play, dog. They are on some revenge tour. Yeah, they lost one game, but the disrespect, they feel disrespected. I'm riding with it. But anywho, got up there to 27, and I crashed out. Crashed out on A&M.
And I told.
Put the whole thing on A&M, and then I roll an if that on Bama second half. So if I win that bet, I come out $6K plus that Saturday, starting off with 400 that I grounded up on Friday. But anywho, we're gonna make this happen. Hiroshima Giants once we finish this show. Hey man, let's get on our next play, man. This is a nice little sleeper play. We talk about Michigan State Spartans 1-0 taking on the Maryland Terps 1-0. Big Ten action already getting started. This line did open up not -7, but the line did open up at 7.5, and now the line's sitting at -9.5. So a lot of money's coming in on Maryland. This game is going down. 3:30 Eastern time in Maryland, the SECU Stadium. Get to some of these actual factuals real quick for Michigan State. They are 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 games. The unders hit 5 out of the last 6. They are 3-8 straight up in the last 11 games, but 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 games against Maryland, but 6-3 straight up in the last 9 games against Maryland, but 1-5 straight up in the last 6 games on the road, and 2-9 straight up in the last 11 games when going up against an opponent in the Big Ten Conference. Maryland is how they say it. Shout out to everybody who went up that B State. Maryland's 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 games. They overhit 5 out of the last 7. They are 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games. The unders also hit 8 out of the last 9 games against Michigan State. The overs hit 6 out of the last 7 games whenever Maryland's playing at the crib. 6-0 against the spread in the last 8 games against the East Division of the Big Ten. Injury reports right now for Michigan State. Running back, I'll tell you, Alte Brown, he's out indefinitely upper body. Wyatt Hook, tight end, he's out as well. Maryland got a quite injury list, Marley. I don't have a play on this one, but we got to look at who Quoshan, how significant is Quoshan Fuller, the defensive end. All these boys look like they got in trouble because it's all undisclosed. DeAndre Duffus O-line, Kevis Thompson. Yeah, these niggas all got in trouble. I can tell by the names. Lloyd Irvin III, defensive back, and Jamari Powell Wanson, wide receiver. All 5 of them boys are not playing this week. Something happened. And looking at the name,
it's questionable.
They're questionable. These niggas got in trouble. yeah. These niggas done did something. I'm looking at these names. These niggas did something, and they don't know if they're gonna be playing this weekend. But with that being said, Michigan State, Maryland, Marley, what's the play? Yeah, them niggas.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. This is a pure fade of Michigan State. This is what this is. Michigan State is gonna be one of those teams that I just figure out who they playing against, and I'm taking the other team. You know what I'm saying? But Maryland is not a bad ball club. I don't know if boys finished how they ended the season last year. They did okay. They got the receiver, Felton. I'm trying to think of his first name. That's why I'm saying. Ty Felton. He's 7 receptions, 178 yards, 2 touchdowns. The quarterback, I can't blank on his name too. To my notes. Edwards. I don't count these games because it's UConn. So yeah, he went 20 for 27, 311 yards. But for Michigan State to struggle against FAU in football, and they already got problems. I don't know if you know that coach that they got a new head coach because the other the black dude who was there, I can't think of his name right now. We got in trouble on some shit, like some off the field shit. I think it was some shit. I don't know if it was some shit with a female, like on some assault shit, or some shit with his wife. I don't know. But he had some shit going on. So their whole program is just got shit.
You talking about Michigan State? Yeah, they all over the place.
Yeah, they all over the place. So for them to put up 16 points against FAU, and then they gotta go on the road to Maryland. Oh yeah, I'm all over Maryland right now. I want the first half, but they can't. I don't think they don't have the line. I'm gonna assume it's like a 5.5, probably. If it's a 5.5, you can book it. If not, I still want the -9.5. This is gonna be a blowout. This is gonna be another. Hell yeah, Michigan State is terrible. They are terrible, but it was 16-10 against FAU. See, you get it.
Okay, I do remember looking at the live betting and seeing some bullshit scores. I do remember that. Okay.
Right. They barely hung on to win that. I want to say they was losing initially, but 16-10.
Yeah.
I mean, what am I to do with that? So halftime was actually 16-3. FAU came out and blanked them in the second half. Nah, this is not gonna be close. And they gotta go on the road. That was at home.
Yeah.
That was at home to open the season. Now you gotta go on the road to Maryland. Yeah, this is gonna be easy money. This should probably be the hoodoo play.
The hoodoo. I hear him clapping.
Hoodoo play of the goddamn day right there. Give me Maryland. I'm telling you, I'm all over this.
Maryland, you want Maryland? I just took Dodgers, Angels under 9.5 plus money. All right. Marley likes Maryland big money play. He likes Maryland big money play -9.5. Yep. I'm not I didn't even know this game existed. I don't have a play for this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Michigan State is terrible.
I don't have a play for this. But we do appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm the coach, this is Marley Betts. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and follow. We should be here every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, kicking off our college football prediction show. And the great thing about doing it on Hump Day is we get a little bit more information, a little bit more stuff to study, a little bit clear idea of who's playing and who's not playing. So you should be sure to hit the bell button on the YouTube, and we can get this thing popping every Wednesday. And for all you early birds, Marley Betts has the NFL show going down Wednesdays, 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. What'd you say?
4 o'clock.
Yeah. 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. Different guests will be on. He had LJ on today, LJ from Houston, and looking to have LJ back again. So appreciate everybody. If you guys on the NFL, Marley already gave his play for tomorrow. He likes the over. He likes it over. And I like under. Okay, I'm sorry. And I like, man, put the house on the Chiefs. But Chiefs do be tripping. They do be tripping early, but Lamar Jackson's gonna fumble.
Revenge game for the Ravens.
It's always
that means anything. I'm just saying if that means anything.
It's always a revenge.
I'm on the under.
But hey, them Lions came out on their ass last year, so beat them outright last year. So I see what you're talking about. And that 3, you know, the public gonna be all over that. So, but you know, hey man,
really, I think the public may be on
I would take the risk of Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce, who I was able to draft. Yeah. And you said they don't have they don't have a deep threat. Marley, that's where you're wrong. And telling everybody to get this cat right now. Xavier Worthy, wide receiver, Texas. He's the new speedster. Look for Andy Reid to try to get creative with that young man. So, but tune in on the bench, man.
Marcus Smith.
Huh?
Kyle Hamilton, Ravens defense.
Oh, yeah. I remember Kyle Hamilton at Notre Dame. I was like, yeah, this boy's the truth. What that boy say last year? What did he said? He said, I did it for the blacks.
Who said that?
Hamilton. You remember they was talking about the white player team versus the black players? You remember that whole debate going on? He was like, I did it for the blacks.
Him saying that.
Oh man. Hey man, let's jump into our next game. Speaking of black, the blackest Division I football team besides LSU. We talking about the Colorado Buffs with Coach Prime taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Oh man, here we go. 8 runs scored now. Dodgers Dodgers got all right. I can only give up one more score. I did -9.5. All right, so let's see if I sneak out of this. Anywho, 1-0 Colorado Buffaloes taking on the 1-0 Nebraska Cornhuskers. This game's going down 7:30 Eastern Standard Time at Tom Osborne Field at Memorial Stadium in Nebraska. All right, this line did open up in favor of Nebraska -6.5. Right now, you can catch that line at -7. The total sitting at 59 as we speak. Get to some of these actual factuals for this game. Colorado 4-2 against the spread in the last 6 games, but 1-6 straight up in the last 7 games. 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 games against Nebraska, but 2-15 straight up in the last 17 games on the road. But 7-2 against the spread in the last 9 games when playing on the road against Nebraska. Actual factuals for Nebraska: the unders hit 12 out of the last 18 games. They are 1-4 straight up in the last 5 games. The over has hit 6 out of the last 8 games against Colorado, but they're 2-7 against the spread last 9 games against Colorado at the crib. Like I said, 2-7 straight up last 9 games against an opponent from the Big 12 Conference. Nebraska is also 1-6 against the spread last 7 games when played in the month of September. Injury reports right now for the Buffs, none. For Nebraska, none. Last time we seen Colorado, big ratings. Last Thursday, they end up winning against North Dakota State, who is a powerhouse at the FCS level, 31-26. They were losing at halftime, but they did not cover the spread, which had them favorites by 11.5. I knew they weren't going to cover that shit. Nebraska took care of business against UTEP. They started off slow in this game as well. They snuck away, not snuck away, but they were able to pull away 40-7, covering the spread of -27.5. With all that being said, Nebraska looking for revenge, and Matt Rule and Prime been kind of shooting slugs at each other. More
That's
so
your boy,
Rule.
huh? Matt Rule?
No, he went
That's
to
your
the
Matt Rule.
Panthers.
Thought you were a Matt Rule fan.
I mean, I like what he did at everywhere he's been. What was it, Temple and Baylor?
Baylor.
But nah, he ain't do my Panthers no justice. Anywho, Coach Prime taking on Matt Rule. Marley, what's your play on this one?
I'm going Prime, dog.
He going Prime.
Prime. I just think it's too many points.
Emotions.
I honestly think, Nebraska got Raiola, little Patrick Mahomes wannabe 2.0, and he looks good. He's a freshman, true freshman starting. I just don't like comparing nobody to Pat Mahomes, honestly, except CJ. But kid's good. Freshman, got the look, looks like Patrick Mahomes, wears his number, tries to be exactly, plays like him, damn near built like him. And Matt Rule's a good college coach, so by all means he can pull this game out. But can that defense stop Colorado's offense? Like, I think if they have to beat them, they're gonna have to score. One thing Colorado showed us is that they can score. I don't know how it's gonna look in the trenches. It's kind of hard to gauge them off Montana State because Montana State, as you said, in the FCS, they
North
won.
Dakota State.
North Dakota State. My bad. I said Montana State. Yeah, North Dakota State. They won I think it was 11 or 13 championships, something like that.
Yeah, they like the Bama. They like the Bama.
They're the Bama of FCS. So I knew it was gonna be a tough game. Is Nebraska that defensively? Can they take advantage up front like that? I don't know. DC, my guy, was good.
See you
money line. Ooh, that's juicy. I like to. I'm gonna take the 7. I can't do. I don't know. Maybe that's a sprinkle, but I can't. I'm taking the 7. I ain't gonna lie. Because I don't. Is it a night game, Coach?
Yeah, 7:30. 7:30 Eastern.
Yeah, that stadium is gonna be jumping.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I don't think it's gonna necessarily bother Shador. I believe in him in big moments. I believe in Trevor Hunter's big moments. But my concern is definitely that defense and definitely getting pushed around. They didn't really stop. They played better the second half against North Dakota State, but the first half was shaky. But I like the 7. I think if Nebraska win, I think it's still a close game. I think they have to do a shootout. I don't think the defense can necessarily stop Colorado's offense. So with that being said, if you're gonna spot me a touchdown with Shador and Travis, I'll take that.
Shout out to DC, man. Derek Carter. That's Vincent Young's, not Vince Young. Vincent Young's free safety. Back in the high school days, he likes the money line, and he should be up making his debut on our show this season for the college football. But Marley Betts, he likes the +7. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, dog.
You riding with that -7?
No, like what was Buddy name? DJ Pooh's name in Friday. I can't think of it. His daddy got me. No, I can't think of it right now. Dog. I'm tired.
I don't know the daddy name, but
I'm the actor. Damn, what was his name?
Red. That's how I know.
Yeah. No. Hey, dog.
The over might not
Nebraska
be
got D. They do got. I don't think you respecting their defense that much.
Maybe I'm not.
That D line nasty. D line played nasty last year. It man, that Osborne Stadium is gonna be rocking. I could easily see Nebraska blowing the doors on these boys.
Oh, really?
Yes, dog. Yeah, did you see that O-line, dog? Nothing that I saw in that game.
Them playing against who the fuck did they play?
I'm talking about Colorado.
Yeah, they played a good team.
Do you think that team better than Nebraska?
No.
Hey, dog, I love Pride, but what Unc said, they the same team. I ain't see no difference. Hey, bro, Nebraska might blow the doors on these boys, man. I'm serious. I don't have a play on this. I'm that tired. I don't have a play on this.
I like to say it, man. Jimmy Horn Jr., Travis Hunter.
I get
like what they got on the outside. I don't think
Marley,
Nebraska has. I feel you up front. I agree with you,
Marley. This defense was on their ass until they snuck away. Man, that O-line did not look good, and they going into on the road. And bro, you remember the first road game them boys had last year was against Oregon, who ended up turning out to be a great team last season. But that's gonna be a hostile about, and them boys want this is your revenge game right here. That's gonna mean something. Matt Rule was humiliated after he was talking big shit last year. So now he feels as though he got the home squad. But, dude, I do like Colorado first half because Nebraska started off very slow.
Freshman QB, big time
ball from Nebraska. Yeah. So that can kind of who you talking about? Nebraska freshman QB.
Nebraska has a freshman.
Yeah. No, so that could kind of back up what that could be a rebuttal to what I'm about to say is Nebraska started off very slow last week in the home opener. They didn't pull away till second half after they made those adjustments. So maybe because it was the freshman quarterback. But I do kind of like Colorado first half. If it's at -4, I might take that 4. But I don't have a play on this.
Has to adjust to game speed.
Nah. That's what I'm saying. Colorado +4 first half does make sense with the freshman having to adjust a little bit more because again.
But he's good. I'm not gonna lie. Rayola's good. I think that's how you say it.
Who did they play last week?
They
played. Hold on, I had my stats. Let me get back to my notes. UTEP. Yeah.
Different caliber, different speed. So he's gonna have to adjust to it. First half might not be a bad play, actually. I might.
So if I were to make a lean on that one, which I'm gonna be locked in on that Tennessee, so I'm just gonna watch this for shits and giggles. I will take Colorado +4.
So why did you put it on the show?
Because it's post prime and it's gonna get us ratings and the algorithm up once I break it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop doing that then. I'm gonna stop just making plays.
Yeah, man. Hey, you said you liked it. Hey, when I told you what games, you said you liked it. So look, man. When I sent you this, it was at 7, but I was kind of hoping that it was gonna go up to like 8.5.
It still might go up. I bet you're going to get money coming in on Nebraska because I think Nebraska might win the game. I just don't know if they cover. I don't think they cover.
The public might jump on if they start bringing. I don't know, dog. Nebraska can blow the doors, man. And it's not even just because of the talent. It's just this is like the second year of Coach. Like you're legitimately. This is like the second year of the football program. Like you got rid of everybody. This is your second year in the system, which it should improve, but you still brought in a lot of transfer, especially on the offensive line. And you're going against this defense as they bringing out the black shirts. And yes, that shit sounds racist as fuck when we're talking about Nebraska. But the black shirt defense and all that, it's going to be there. I did not like what I saw from Colorado last week. I mean, Hunter, they get the skill. Yeah, the defense played good. Right. I just got to remind myself, like, yo, North Dakota State beat Kansas State like last year or the year before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So can't look at it like that, but. Yeah, man, don't have a play, but let's kind of do a recap of these plays, man. And if you're looking to get our VIP plays, which I went 1-0, you went 1-0? No, I'm talking about VIP last week.
I put all my fucking plays in the VIP.
So that was okay. All right.
Same 3 plays I put in the public, I put in the VIP.
Okay, I got you. I got you. So
They're
we went
all
undefeated. We went undefeated on our plays. I'm tired, bro. But Marley bets for this week. He likes Texas -7.5, Tennessee -8, Maryland -9.5, and Colorado +7. As far as myself, I like Texas, Michigan over 42, and I like Tennessee -4.5 and -8. Couple we forgot to go over this dark horse. Some of these other plays. I do have a VIP play, and it is a rivalry game. But if you want that, holler at your boys. You can inbox us to find out information how you can get our VIP picks. But some dark horse games, man, that I've kind of been looking at and want to throw those out there real quick. Hold on. Dang, did I get rid of the banner? Dark horse games. I got rid of the banner. So y'all bear with your boy. Oh, there it was right there. Oh, my bad. I'm that tired right now. I kind of like BYU tomorrow plus 11.5.
same thing. That's
Huh?
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. I like
I
the
got that
Mormons, bro.
alert on my phone. Like
Yeah, I like the Mormons. I like them BYU plus
I
11
like
and a
how
half.
SMU
I'm
be
going
getting
against them old ass niggas. I like them going them old heads. Them old heads ain't gonna get beat by 11 and a half, dog. Not this early in the season when they body's fresh, but if it was like the middle of the season, them old bodies start breaking down a little quicker than the young bucks, then they're a different story. Duke versus Northwestern, that's going to be an interesting one. And those games, that BYU game is on Friday. Couple of other games that I see. That Pitt in Cincinnati is going to be an interesting game. For some reason, I think Pitt can pull that one off on the road.
I kind of
Oh,
like Boise, man. I think that's too many points.
I do too. Plus 19, that is good. Hey, man, I got a sleeper underdog right here. Just first glance. Bro, Army can beat FAU. They got FAU -4 against Army. I like Army slowing that down. Army can win that one.
They got
Army,
FAU because they competed against Michigan State, but Michigan State is terrible.
yeah.
They 16-10, so they look
Bruh, I almost beat somebody who was Michigan on college football 25 last night. I was Army, just milking the clock, and I had to play at Michigan. And I lost by like a last second touchdown, 14-10. Had that. He only scored on a freaking kick return too. But then that South Carolina Kentucky game, they got Kentucky -10. That's interesting for an SEC game, division game.
On the road, Kentucky on the road.
No, Kentucky at home. Oh, they got Texas State -1 against UTSA. Y'all don't care about that one. That's just some us Texas guys looking at. You see any other dark horse games? I know I seen one. Wake Forest -1.5 against Virginia. I can see Wake winning that one. And there was a late night game. I think you covered the late night game that I was thinking about. Yeah. That Boise State plus 19.5 versus Oregon. I'm all over that Boise State game.
Yes, I feel like that's a little too much.
That's a little too much, and Oregon looked like shit last week. And shout out to the young cat, the running back at Boise State. He broke the single game rushing record for his school.
Yeah.
He had 287. Texas Tech versus Washington State. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I saw that too.
They got Mississippi State +6 on the road against Arizona State. That's crazy.
I don't know how good either one of them teams is.
For real. Hey, man, we appreciate everybody tuning in. We hit our hour mark. Marley, appreciate you setting up everything on the show today. You can end us on a prayer and we can get out of here.
Good. That is the coach. You already know what it is. I am Marley Betts, and this is Brothers and Bets. Week 2, we go smack that ass up. Like today and yesterday and tomorrow and yada 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 yada. Y'all already know what it is, man. Let's be Davis. And we out this motherfucker.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays.